I let you all know a couple weeks ago that I was planning on selling the Tacoma to buy my dream 4x4 vehicle, and last Sunday I let you know that that is the Toyota FJ Cruiser, and I had two different options in mind. Option A was again to sell the Tacoma and buy either a 2013 Trail Teams or the 2014 Ultimate Edition, or keep the Tacoma and buy an older FJ Cruiser, something that's higher mileage, maybe a vehicle I'm more excited about modifying and doing some more heavy off-roading with, and I basically landed on that second option as my top possibility. But going back to my initial video when I let you know about selling the Tacoma, I gave you 5 different options that I was considering. One of those options was the all-new Ford Bronco, and as you guys know, on Monday Ford released the new Bronco, and it is incredibly awesome. The styling is amazing inside and out. It's loaded with great tech features, luxury features. The price is pretty competitive, and just all around, it's one of the coolest vehicles of 2020. Now I got excited enough that I did make a reservation. See my reservation confirmation here on 7/13, reservation 101-39113. It's only $100 for a reservation, and it's 100% refundable, so I figured why not put my name in the hat. Gives me several months to kind of think things through and decide on whether I want to get the all-new Bronco. Now, of course, if I buy the Bronco, that complicates my situation here with the Tacoma and the 4Runner again. I already mentioned that I was struggling with the possibility of getting an FJ Cruiser when I've already got the Tacoma and the 4Runner. It seems very redundant to have an FJ Cruiser, and certainly adding the Bronco to the mix further complicates that. So I've got a couple ideas in mind. First one is, again, the Bronco is not coming out until spring of next year. So if I got the FJ Cruiser, I'd have, until spring of next year with all 3 of these vehicles. It would be fun to do a lot of comparisons, drive them together, and then spring of next year, if I got the Bronco, option A, I could sell the FJ Cruiser, but again, I'm buying this as a dream vehicle, so I see it as something that I would keep well into my old age. Second option, sell the Tacoma again, put it back on the chopping block. Again, I don't like that possibility. I already got sentimental with the possibility of selling it when I was describing this last week, and as much as the Bronco's cool, I don't know if I'd want to let go of the Tacoma. And then of course there's the 4Runner, which I actually kind of like more than the Tacoma, but I'm less attached to it because I haven't owned it as long, I haven't done as many modifications to it, and my wife drives it primarily. So again, don't have as much of that attachment. So there is the possibility of selling the 4Runner as well. The problem with that is that this is our family vehicle. So I would have to get my wife on board with the Bronco as being her primary vehicle, and long term I don't think it would really work as a family vehicle. So what I had in mind was, well, maybe with the Bronco, I do think they're really cool. I don't know if it's my dream vehicle well into the future or not, but it would be fun to own one for a short time, make some videos, experience it, and of course if I have the FJ Cruiser, it would be really cool to do some comparison tests. So maybe I could sell the 4Runner, buy the Bronco, keep it for 6 months to a year, sell it while the value is still very high, and then around that same time period, 6 months to a year later, Toyota's going to be coming out with the 6th generation model of the 4Runner, as well as the next generation of the Sequoia. And my wife's already mentioned maybe getting something a little larger, so the Sequoia could be the possibility there, although I'm going to try to keep her on the 4Runner because I like the smaller size. So possibilities for sure. It would be really cool to get the all-new Bronco. I'd love to, again, have 6 months to a year with the FJ and these 2 vehicles, and then if one of them were to go and we had the Bronco in the mix, it would be pretty fun comparison as well. It's all kind of ideas at this point. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of time to figure it all out, but I'd love to get your guys' comments, feedback on what you think about the all-new Bronco. How would you like to see it fit into this mix, or do you not want to see it at all? I know there are a lot of people out there that feel like Ford products are inferior quality and want me to stick with the Toyota brand. I already mentioned that I love Toyotas, but I don't really consider myself a Toyota guy. I'm just a car guy that happens to own several Toyotas and does love them. But I've got the whole car review side of my channel. I get the opportunity to drive a lot of different vehicles, and I've been very impressed with recent Ford products. Likewise, I've driven a lot of high mileage Fords and been very impressed with the long-term durability on their products. So certainly would be cool to get the Bronco. I'm not really concerned about resale value or long-term reliability, because again, I'd probably only keep it for 6 months to a year. It'd be kind of a fun little short visit to the family, and then we would bid it farewell and bring in the 6th generation 4Runner or the next generation of the Sequoia, assuming that they're cool. So love to get your guys' feedback, comments, suggestions on what you think I should do to stay up to date on my progress with the FJ Cruiser search as well as with the Bronco. Be sure to subscribe. In the meantime, thanks for watching.